Well, 2025 has been an extraordinary year for Paris Saint-Germain. The greatest year in the club's history. They have taken on all comers, they have beaten all comers. Tonight, they finished the calendar year with a very different challenge. PSG starting their Coupe de France title defence this evening against a fifth-tier side, Woffontenie Foot, who are playing, quite simply, the biggest game in their history. Part-timers from the Vendée region in the west of France. They've moved the tie here to Nantes. And the Bourgeois is a sellout. PSG in their change strip of all white, kicking from left to right against Woffontenay, who are in their traditional strip of blue. Also including the 16-year-old at right back, David Bolly. What a good ball there from Beraldo. Now, perhaps a first chance for Woffontenay on the charge. It was Joey Milimono. Good recovery. Dembélé. Dembélé, good ball. Zaire Emery back to Ousmane Dembélé. His cross is deflected. The header from Gonçalo Ramos goes over. The Portuguese international claims he was Beraldo with the chip. Desiré Doué crossing. A tester for the keeper. Noah Renou does well. 22-year-old goalkeeper who has his older brother Enzo on the bench. He's an attacker. Zabani. Dembélé. Good ball from Dembélé. Chance, goal! Desiré Doué opens the scoring. Fontenay's resistance lasted for just over a quarter of the game, but PSG's quality told that. Fit again, and back among the goals, Desiré Doué. Thanks partly to Ousmane Dembélé, who just rolled it beautifully into his stride inside the penalty area. One touch to steady himself, another to clip it underneath Noah Renou. Woffontenay 0, Paris Saint-Germain 1. Doué's pass is a very good one, and Ramos wasn't far from getting a touch that might have taken that away from the goalkeeper. Noah Renou equal to the task that time. Again, PSG play it along the ground. Oh, and Gonçalo Ramos has gone down. It's a penalty. Well, they were just struggling to get this ball clear, Fontenay. Ramos turned and was heading towards the goal when he suddenly... Let's have a look again. This is good skills from Ramos. Super play, and yeah, his shorts have been pulled back. It's a clear penalty. David Vini, I think, a chance for Noah Renou to make a name for himself. The #1 player on the planet in 2025 to step up for PSG. Dembélé against Renou, and Ousmane Dembélé hits it hard, hits it low, hits it into the corner, and Paris Saint-Germain are 2 goals to the good now. Frustration for Renou, who never really looked like he was going to get down and keep that one out. He did go the right way. Well, he wasn't that far away. Had enough on it, though, the shot from Dembélé to force its way into the back of the... Dembélé's pass. It's well read by Thomas Bramond, who takes no chances, puts the ball into touch. And that is it for the first half here. Paris Saint-Germain in control at the break. They've dominated the possession. They haven't created a huge number of chances, but Désiré Doué opened the scoring on 25 minutes before Ousmane Dembele's penalty. Woffontennie 0, Paris Saint-Germain 2 at half-time. Nothing to be ashamed of from Woffontennie foot in that first half. So, Woffontennie foot need to produce something of a miracle in the second half here. They are 2-0 down against the European champions and the Coupe de France holders, Paris Saint-Germain. Désiré Doué and Ousmane Dembele from the penalty spot. The goal scorers so far. PSG very, very dominant in the possession stakes. They haven't carved a huge number of opportunities, but they have been clinical so far in front of goal. PSG in their change strip of all white then playing from right to left, in this second period. Ilia Zabani out to the right-back position. Mayulu plays it forward. I wonder if we'll see any sort of change in approach from the amateur club in this second half. Keita feeding Vinet. The right back with the back heel for Bislot. And now Bremont. Bremont's passed through. Oh, it could be a chance. It's been hooked wide. Namouri Keita with, or rather, Milimono it is. Q8, but before then a Paris derby. Now, brilliant skills from Doué. The save from the keeper, but surely Ramos will score. He doesn't. It's hacked off the line. Woffontennie survived just about. Well, there was some wonderful slaloming skill from Désiré Doué. Doué for Dembele, for Mayulu. Mayulu crossing, and this time Ramos will score. Just moments after having an effort cleared off the line, the Portuguese international gets his name on the score sheet, and Paris Saint-Germain are 3 goals to the good now. You would imagine that is it as far as Woffontennie foot's chances tonight are concerned. Gonçalo Ramos, a man who loves to score in the Coupe de France, couldn't really miss there. Now, is he onside? It was close there. Sending Mayulu. Mayulu's cross was superb. Ramos certainly onside. Side footing home. Oh dear, Ramos is surely going to make it 4, and he does. It's a bad mistake from Woffontennie, who until now hadn't really made any defensive slips like that one. Gonçalo Ramos with his second of this second half already. And this is now getting away from the amateurs. Stayed up, he was still loitering in behind this defence when the back pass was played. He got away from the goalkeeper, Noah Renou, and then had the relatively simple task of rolling it into the net. A player of his quality isn't going to turn down that kind of chance. A real shame for Woffontennie. Thought he was going to use his hands for a moment. He was outside the box. Now Diawara on the charge. Zabani getting back. Fode Diawara coming in field. Couldn't quite keep it under the crossbar. Set himself 2 or 3 clear opportunities in the first half, and who knows, maybe Woffontennie will get a goal here. Diawara plays it forward to Renou. Enzo Renou. What a chance. Enzo Renou. Saved by Marin. That was it. It's well defended. Time is up here. Paris Saint-Germain have eased through to the last 32 thanks for a professional performance here against Woffontenie Foot. 2 goals in each half from the Parisians. Fontenay have given their all tonight. They've had some good moments. They have not embarrassed themselves by any means, but goals from Doué, Dembele and a Ramos double means the final score is Woffontenie Foot 0, Paris Saint-Germain 4.